Gather round, my friends, for I have a tale that whispers through the shadows of Afghanistan, where the rugged mountains guard secrets older than time itself. In the days when the U.S. military walked those ancient lands, a covert operation unfolded, concealed beneath the veil of darkness. Our story begins in the craggy peaks near Kandahar, where whispers of an ancient underground city danced with the winds. It's said that a group of elite special forces, shrouded in secrecy, embarked on a mission that would forever blur the line between reality and myth. As the moon hung low in the ink-black sky, these soldiers, like modern-day explorers, followed a cryptic trail leading to the entrance of a concealed cave. Little did they know they were about to stumble upon a chamber of wonders, a realm where giants slumbered in the embrace of time. The cave, cloaked in shadows, revealed colossal skeletal remains, relics of a bygone era when giants walked the earth. The air was thick with the weight of history as the soldiers gazed upon the remnants of beings whose existence challenged the very fabric of their understanding. Deeper still, the cave unveiled the entrance to an underground city, a labyrinth where the bones of these giants were laid to rest. The soldiers, now both awestruck and unnerved, ventured into the heart of the subterranean metropolis. Each step echoed with the whispers of giants, their stories etched into the very stones that surrounded them. But this tale takes a dark turn, my friends, for it's said that the military, fearing the seismic impact of such a revelation, chose to cloak the discovery in shadows. The evidence, the skeletal remains of these colossal beings, was confiscated and hidden away, locked in a vault far from the prying eyes of the world. And so, the giants of Kandahar slipped back into the annals of secrecy, leaving only whispers of their existence. The military, bound by an oath of silence, kept the clandestine operation veiled in mystery. The truth, buried in the heart of those mountains, became a secret known only to the shadows and the intrepid few who dare believe in the giants that once roamed the ancient lands near Kandahar. And so, my friends, the story of the covert operation and the hidden giants persists, whispered by the winds as a chilling campfire tale that echoes through the mountains of Afghanistan. Gather round once more, my friends, for I have another tale that weaves through the mysterious veil of Afghanistan, where whispers of giants linger in the shadows. In the age of the internet, a tale emerged sparked by cryptic photographs that danced on the edges of human imagination. Picture this: a clandestine mission near Kandahar, again, where the mountains echoed with secrets. In the covert stillness, military personnel stumbled upon a sight that defied the very foundations of history. Cryptic photographs surfaced on the vast canvas of the internet, revealing a tableau that sent shockwaves through the online realms. In these enigmatic images, brave soldiers stood beside colossal skeletal remains, the very bones of giants who once strode the earth. The sheer scale of these remnants challenged every notion held in the hallowed halls of conventional understanding. Photographs, like artifacts from a forgotten era, were shared in hushed tones on the hidden corners of online forums. As the images proliferated, so did the speculation. Whispers echoed in the digital abyss, suggesting a hidden narrative that governments in their omnipotent secrecy sought to suppress. Believers marveled at the glimpses into a clandestine world where giants thought to be confined to the annals of myth once again emerged into the light. Yet, skeptics raised their voices, arguing that the authenticity of these pictures couldn't be verified. They dissected pixels, questioned shadows, and cast doubt upon the very foundation of the story. The debate raged on, a digital battlefield where the authenticity of the giant skeletal remains hung in the balance. And so, my friends, the tale of the cryptic photographs became a digital campfire story, a narrative shared by those who dared to venture into the realms where giants once again walked among us, only through the lens of a mysterious photograph. Whether a glimpse into a hidden truth or an elaborate hoax, the story echoed in the corridors of the internet, leaving us to ponder the mysteries that linger in the mountains near Kandahar. Gather close, dear friends, for our final journey into the mystique of Kandahar unfolds amidst the echoes of archaeological explorations. Picture a team of intrepid researchers, their spades and brushes unearthing the secrets of the ages in the shadows of the Afghan mountains. As the sun dipped behind the craggy peaks, the team stumbled upon a subterranean chamber, treasure trove hidden beneath the earth. Within this clandestine vault lay the very well-preserved skeletons of giants, beings whose existence threatened to reshape the very foundation of human history. The revelation echoed through the ages, a whisper that challenged the established timeline etched in the annals of civilization. Yet, as the team marveled at their historic discovery, whispers began to circulate through the academic corridors and shadowy halls of influence. It was said that influential organizations and governments, guardians of the historical narrative, intervened to bury these findings deep within the earth once more. The giants, it seemed, represented a piece of our past that authorities were not prepared to unveil to the curious eyes of the world. The tale persisted, a testament to the lengths some would go to control the narrative of our shared history. The buried giants, guardians of secrets lost to time, became symbols of the delicate dance between the truth and the veils of secrecy that shroud our past. The story, like an ancient artifact waiting to be discovered, lingered in the air, leaving us to ponder the mysteries concealed beneath the mountains of Kandahar. So, my friends, this final tale completes our trilogy, a series of whispers that dance on the edge of reality and myth in the ancient lands where giants once tread. Hey folks, today we're unpacking the enigma that is the Kandahar giants. Now, we're not talking about your average tall person here. We're talking about ancient legends and colossal beings that have left us scratching our heads. So, imagine this. You're wandering through the deserts of Afghanistan. Suddenly, you stumble upon stories of giants. Not your typical bedtime story, right? But hang on, it gets wilder. These Kandahar giants are no small talk. We're diving into a rabbit hole of legends that have been circulating for centuries. Some say they're remnants of an ancient civilization. Others think they're the result of some ancient genetic experiment gone awry. It's like Afghanistan's very own ancient mystery mixtape. All right, let's break it down. Giants, as in towering over everything, mountains, cities, you name it. Now, we're not talking about a friendly bunch here. These giants are shrouded in mystery, and historians can't quite agree on where they fit in the grand scheme of things. Some say they're the key to unlocking hidden chapters of history, while others toss around conspiracy theories like giant wrestling matches in the Afghan desert. Ancient civilization experiments, alien involvement, yeah, it's like a history class mixed with an episode of Ancient Aliens. But here's where it gets interesting. The stories of actual encounters. Eyewitness accounts that claim these giants were more than just legends. Imagine stumbling upon a giant in the grocery store aisle. That's the level we're talking about. Now, the burning question, are the Kandahar giants fact or fiction? We've got ancient texts, drawings, and a heap of speculation. But the jury's still out. Is it an elaborate ancient hoax or a piece of history lost in time? Regardless, the legacy of the Kandahar giants lives on. It's not just a tale for history books. It's a puzzle waiting to be solved. So what's your take? Fact, fiction, or a bit of both? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's unravel this mystery together. But let's also carry on and maybe learn a little bit more before you do. So let's dive into the jaw-dropping world of archaeological discoveries. Picture this. The deserts of Afghanistan revealing more than just dunes. Giant skeletal remains unearthed by credible archaeologists suggest a species of colossal beings once roamed these lands. Forget NBA players. We're talking giants whose bones challenge the very foundations of our understanding of ancient civilizations. These aren't your run-of-the-mill findings. We're talking meticulous burial practices, as if our ancestors knew we'd be digging up their secrets. Giant skeletons laid to rest with purpose. It's like an ancient message saying, hey, there's more to our history than meets the eye. These discoveries aren't just historical footnotes. They're shaking the archaeological landscape to its core. So there's lots of folklore that surrounds this, and that's why I'm interested. So let's dive into that. There's a richness of local legends and folklore that runs through the Afghan landscape, and I'm here for it. These aren't mere bedtime tales. They're part of the cultural DNA. Generations passing down stories of giants, not as mythical creatures, but as once living beings that walk the path that we tread today. Imagine the weight of these stories, where giants aren't just monsters under the bed. They're part of a shared narrative that echoes through time. And here's the kicker. These legends aren't just isolated fantasies. We're connecting the dots between the mythical and the tangible, blurring the lines between folklore and potential historical reality. The Kandahar giants aren't just a local myth. They're a bridge between ancient tales and the bones unearthed from the very ground they supposedly roamed. When we delve a little deeper into the heart of the mystery with credible eyewitness accounts, we find they read like chapters from a supernatural thriller. Imagine standing in the shoes of those who swear they've locked eyes with Kandahar giants. Ordinary people grappling with the extraordinary. We're not traversing the terrain of conspiracy theories here. These are first-hand experiences that defy explanation, and it's hard to discount that when it's first-hand information. Now, let's zoom in on the nitty-gritty. these encounters aren't unfolding in some far-off abstract land. They're embedded in the very fabric of everyday life. Picture this scene. From remote villages nestled in the rugged landscapes to desolate mountain ranges shrouded in mystery, these sightings are as diverse as the people recounting them. It's not just a passing glimpse. It's an intimate dance with the unexplained, leaving witnesses grappling with a reality that transcends the ordinary. That's always fun. Consider the storytellers themselves. Individuals not seeking fame or fortune, but wrestling with an experience that challenges their very understanding of the world. Picture a weathered villager sharing the account of a chance encounter with a giant amidst the tranquility of a starlit night. The weight of these accounts isn't just in the words. It's in the authenticity that seeps through every retelling, painting a vivid picture of a world where giants roam, leaving an indelible mark on those who've borne witness. Now let's shift gears to the military front. This isn't your typical campfire story again. We're not just talking about villagers sharing tales over a cup of chai. No, we're delving into the world of soldiers who claim to have faced these colossal beings head-on. Now let's picture this. Battle-hardened individuals, armed to the teeth, describing encounters with gigantic figures amidst the chaos of war. It's like a script from a war movie, only this time the antagonist isn't human. And now let's confront the skeptics in the room. The military involvement in the Kandahar Giants saga isn't without a share of controversy and skepticism. Some argue that the stress of warfare might have triggered hallucinations, while others vehemently insist that these accounts are a testament to the otherworldly nature of the giants. It's not just soldiers on the battlefield. It's a battleground of credibility, where each account adds a layer of complexity to the already enigmatic tale of the Kandahar Giants. Consider the ripple effect. The impact of these military accounts isn't confined to the individuals involved. It reverberates, shaping the broader narrative of the Kandahar Giants. It's not merely a matter of believing or disbelieving. It's a grappling with the profound implications these encounters have on our understanding of reality. The military angle isn't just another twist in the tale. It's a seismic shift that shakes the very foundations of conventional wisdom. And of course, that's the part that some people will lean more towards. The fact that it's American personnel or British personnel or any military personnel that was over in Afghanistan, if they're telling these stories, then they seem like they would be more credible, right? And then others are on the other side, like, no, they don't think they're credible at all. They would rather lean in more towards the locals and what are they saying about these giants. And so you've seen these pictures all over the internet, right? And a man or a woman who's an archaeologist who's standing next to these giant bones. And I'm talking about giant bones where like the skull is almost the size of the human body, right? You see all of this, and then other people are picking apart the photo, saying that obviously that was photoshopped, and I've got a little bit of understanding of Photoshop, and there are some things that is very clearly fake, right? You can tell, you can look at it and see that, okay, fake, AI made it, however you want to fake it. A lot of them are very, very fake, but some of them seem like they have a little bit more truth attached to them. And who's to say? But let's carry on. Okay, so let's talk about those skeletal remains. Get ready to don your metaphorical lab coat, because we're about to delve deep into the intricate details of the scientific examination of alleged giant skeletal remains. Picture this. As an archaeological CSI, not guessing game, but a meticulous exploration, researchers armed with magnifying glasses and cutting-edge tools embark on a journey to unravel the mysteries locked within bones. It's not just about peering into the past. It's a relentless pursuit to challenge, scrutinize, and reshape our understanding of ancient beings. Now, let's zoom in on the scientific minds unraveling the enigma. Imagine seasoned experts meticulously dissecting every fragment of bone, interpreting the language of the past with unparalleled precision. What insights do these professionals, armed with years of experience, bring to the table regarding the nature and origin of the skeletal remains? It's not just about playing detective with bones. It's about piecing together a puzzle that challenges the very fabric of historical narratives. We keep restating that. Their opinions, ranging from cautious curiosity to outright disbelief, add intricate layers to this ongoing saga of the Kandahar Giants. Consider the gravity of their work. These scientists aren't just analyzing bones, they're rewriting a narrative that persisted for centuries. Each discovery becomes a keystroke in the annals of history, painting a vivid picture of our past that might be more fantastical than we ever imagined. Let's look at DNA testing, that molecular playground where mysteries get decoded. If applicable, envision scientists delicately extracting DNA from alleged giant remains, as if unlocking the secrets of an ancient vault. It's not just a forensic exercise. It's a profound journey into the genetic blueprint of beings that once roamed the earth. Imagine Jurassic Park, but now with giants. I don't know which one's creepier. The lab transforms into a battleground for truth, and the results have a potential to make us rethink everything. Now let's spotlight the implications of this genetic odyssey. What do these DNA tests unveil? And what grand conclusions can we draw from them? It's not just about identifying long-lost family members. It's about answering fundamental questions regarding the origin and existence of the Kandahar giants. The testing might either solidify the claims, opening a new chapter in history, or cast shadows of doubt of the entire narrative. The implications are profound, and the scientific community, akin to a suspenseful movie plot, holds its breath as the results slowly unfold, potentially reshaping our understanding of the ancient giants. Imagine the headlines if the results lean toward authenticity. The Kandahar giants, once confined to the realms of legend, become tangible beings with a genetic imprint. It's not just a scientific revelation. It's a paradigm shift that challenges preconceived notions and forces us to consider what we've been taught. Let's take a peek at the local mythology, immersing ourselves in the captivating story of how the Kandahar giants have seamlessly embedded themselves into the rich culture of Afghanistan. These colossal beings transcend mere fantastical tales, evolving into living entities in the collective imagination of the Afghan people. Picture a landscape where the boundaries between myth and reality are beautifully blurred, and the giants, more than just stories told, emerge as cultural protagonists, casting shadows that stretch across the expansive canvas of historical consciousness. Consider the extensive impact on traditions, rituals, and everyday conversations. The giants aren't just characters, they're a profound reflection of the cultural soul, shaping the narrative of a community that hasn't just embraced, but internalized their larger-than-life presence. Cautionary tales to the celebration of resilience. The Kandahar giants have become a dynamic force, influencing how the Afghan people perceive themselves through history. Their cultural footprint extends far beyond mere stories. It shapes the very identity of a people grounded in shadows cast by giants, a testament to the enduring power of myth and its role in shaping societies. Okay, we've zoomed in, now let's zoom out as we place the Kandahar giants within the vast historical context of the region, transcending the surface exploration of folklore to unveil a comprehensive understanding of how these legends resonate within the heartbeat of Afghanistan's tumultuous history. Envision a complex timeline where giants coexist with empires, rising and falling, wars shaping landscapes, and cultural shifts molding societies. The Kandahar giants cease to be isolated anomalies. Instead, they evolve into threads intricately woven into the grand tapestry of Afghan history. Each giant, standing as a silent witness, embodies an era, a chapter, or a lesson, marking moments of triumph and tragedy as the hands of time continue to write. Consider the profound possibility that these legends aren't mere products of imaginative storytelling. Wars, migrations, geological phenomena. Let's delve into how these larger-than-life tales might be echoes of tangible occurrences. It's not just about separating fact and fiction, we keep saying that too. It's an acknowledgement that legends often emerge from the fertile soil of historical events. The Kandahar giants, once confined to the realms of myth, may indeed hold keys to untold chapters in the history of the region. They serve as more than beacons. They are guiding lights through the corridors of time, offering profound insights into the resilience and imagination of the Afghan people across the ages. We haven't even talked about giants yet. Let's do that. There's also a narrative where the Kandahar giants transcend the boundaries of earthly existence, becoming conduits of forces beyond human comprehension. Theorists propose a celestial connection, weaving together a tale that extends far beyond what we know of our history. From ancient astronaut hypotheses to the murmurings of celestial intervention, the giants transform into enigmatic beings shaped by extraterrestrial forces. Picture a narrative that challenges the very foundation of our understanding of reality. Again, it invites us to consider the possibility that these giants are not mere remnants of ancient civilizations, but manifestations cosmic influence. What's also intriguing is the widespread popularity of these extraterrestrial theories within the Kandahar Giants narrative. It's not merely about entertaining far-fetched ideas. It's always more than that. Consider the fascination with the unknown, where ancient mysteries and cosmic intrigue converge. The popularity of these speculative theories adds an intricate layer to the Kandahar Giant saga. It creates a space where myth and the cosmos intertwine. Imagine the impact of embracing these extraterrestrial theories on our worldview. If the Kandahar Giants are indeed linked to forces beyond our planet, it opens a Pandora's box of questions about humanity's place in the cosmos. Are we not just products of Earth, but participants in a grander cosmic narrative? These theories push us to reevaluate not only our history, but also our future, prompting us to consider the possibility that our existence is intricately tied to these cosmic forces that are completely beyond our understanding. As we ponder the connection between giants and extraterrestrial influence, we are forced to confront the limitations of our terrestrial perspective and consider the profound implications of a cosmic partnership that transcends the boundaries of Earth. This is such a fun topic. I think all these topics are fun, and that's why I do them. But I like looking at the biblical perspective. What does the Bible have to say about giants? Well, what are the Nephilim? There is a group of scholars that believe that the Nephilim were giants that were offspring of angels. And so you have a biblical connection there. Almost every people group has some sort of myth or folklore about giants. And that is something that I can't ignore. My personal belief, and I'm very skeptical of a lot of these things, but I'm an open-minded skeptic. I like to tell you these stories in ways that promote challenging our worldview. I think that that's healthy. I think it's something that people need to do a lot more of, actually challenging their worldview. Believe it or not, life goes beyond your little community and your circle of influence. I've yet to see enough facts to make me believe 100% that all these big giants walk the earth. I lean definitely towards the biblical narrative, but my question is, how big were those giants? Are we talking about giants that were 9 foot, 10 foot, 11 foot? Are we talking about giants that actually stood as tall as mountains? Which one are we talking about? You know, we have giants today, right? Now, I'm a very short person, and most people are giant compared to me. I'm halfway between 5 foot and 6 foot tall. So a lot of people stand very tall compared to me. Are they giants? Well, it depends on your perspective, right? So which ones are we talking about? The ones that we are talking about in today's story are the big ones. And that's what we have all these stories about. That, again, is just fascinating to me. And I hope you enjoy it as well. So as we conclude our exploration, it's crucial to acknowledge the lingering ambiguity that shrouds the Kandahar Giants' mystery. The very nature of these legends, blending historical accounts with mythical narratives, leaves us standing on the precipice of uncertainty. We must recognize that the giants exist in a realm where fact and fiction dance, inviting us to question not only what we know, but also what we have yet to discover. The mystery remains, a silent enigma echoing through time, challenging our certainties and beckoning us to embrace the unknown. Now, I invite you to continue to look as well. See what you find. There's lots of things out there, and a lot of it is garbage, but some of it is interesting, some of it seems credible. All right, thank you so much for joining us on this fantastic journey into the world of the Kandahar Giants. Stay curious, and may your quest for knowledge be ever insatiable. If you enjoyed this type of content, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the Lore Chronicles so you can stay up to date on all of our upcoming videos just like this one. We'll see you next time.